everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 6, Episode 69. Dude, sorry, Bill and Ted reference. Last episode, we spent a brief, or probably the majority of the episode, making this tungsten steel sword, which is a little OP. And then we went into the dungeon and we cleared out the top level of the dungeon. Now, I believe we may have a invasion, because the last thing we had was a notification that an invasion was imminent. So, in fact, my arrow hasn't. No, that's probably from the dungeon. Actually, I was going to say, has it not recovered from the fun of the invasion? Now, we may not get the invasion. That might not happen. I've certainly known in the past where it has told me that I was getting an invasion, and then I log off, log back on between episodes, and no invasion. None. Nada. Zip. Zero. I think it would have started by now if... Wow, look how dark that is. The Advanced Darkness mod is awesome. It's also a pain, but it's awesome. I mean, look how dark it is up here. I don't think we're getting the invasion. Okay. We may get it another day. It may come tomorrow, for example, or something, but it's not happening today. Anyway. I have some minor plans for this episode. So, we spoke last episode about the capability or even feasibility of let me just grab, I need something that I've got lots of. Like maybe, although I like the shale. I mean, I've got lots of this mossy cobble. That would work, I suppose. And I could do with a few of those. Those are a pain to get. Let's go with 3 of those because they will blend nicely. Right. What I think I need is some wooden hoppers. I also need to turn caps lock off. Wooden hopper. Right, let's make 6. How many chests have I actually got pre-made? 1. Okay, fine. But how many planks have I got? I've got plenty of oak. I've got plenty of sequoia. Got some pine. Yeah, we'll be fine. So, I mentioned how I want to get a, for want of a better word, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm struggling. Those will make me another chest, won't they? A farm, basically, a zombie farm, because a zombie farm is a surefire source of iron. Obviously, the more looting level you have, the better. Have I not got spruce, ash, a bit more spruce? That should do it. 2, 4, that will make 6, won't it? Yeah, 6 chests. Right. Next stupid question. Blocks. Will you work with great wood blocks? Let's find out for starters, because I'm going to have quite a bit of great wood before long. You will. That is fantastic. So we're going to start making these. I am actually going to need some storage, although I might use just wooden storage crates, because they will actually, some steps would be useful as well. Chestnut planks, they'll do. You can go away, and we'll 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll pop those in there, and then we'll pop those in there. And now carpet, what options do I have for carpet? I can get leaf carpet. Oh, okay. However, they need to be, that needs to be oak, it needs to be spruce, and they need to be the Minecraft versions, which basically screws me on that idea, doesn't it? What am I doing? I've got one piece of purple carpet. Is that all the carpet I've got? That will make me 3. Huh. So I probably need to weave myself another 4 of these. Get myself a little bit more carpet. I will leave the purple carpet behind and we'll push that one through. So my plan is to come up with a mob spawner for zombies. And we've already highlighted the issue we had last episode is I currently do not have the means to move water, which is, when you want to make a mob spawner, usually fairly crucial. Not vastly crucial, but fairly crucial. You know, it can have a level of importance, shall we say. So my plan is to utilize the nature of the zombie against themselves, and that is simply zombies are attracted to players. So as long as they can see me, they're going to attack me, or going to try to get to me in such a way as to attack me. And if they try to attack me, they'll come over to me, they'll stand on a happy, convenient little pad of death, and we can beat them to death with a sword and get their juicy mob drops. Now the other thing that goes in our favour, although this is possibly less so, I haven't really figured this out perfectly yet, but we don't have an enchanting table, and as far as I can tell, the only way I'm going to get an enchanting table is undo the... let me show you, because I think I may have buggered this up by mucking around with the recipes. Yeah, there is no recipe for an enchanting table. The previous recipe for an enchanting table was red steel and blue steel, so we could get one. So I can undo what I did and put that back, which is not my preferred solution. I still think locking the enchanting table behind the end game materials is, well, I think it's daft to put too fine a point on it, but that doesn't matter. Now I've got some of those. I'm just wondering whether I should just go with 1, 2, 3. That should, but I really would prefer, actually, yeah, that will work. Let's take those and 2 of those. And while we're at it, that's really okay. That, and we'll drop off. We'll take that actually, because I'm going to have to dig around the place anyway. Right, so armed with all of that, let's head over to the dungeon. And what I need to do is, I need to work out which... That's a skeleton spawner, you are, and that's a spider spawner. So I don't think this is the way I want to go. So that's fine. So if it's not this way, it's one of the other two. Because, you know, I can do maths. Now let's try this one, because this has got a choice of 3 directions off of here. That's definitely a humanoid spawner of some description, and it's a skeleton. Again, not what I want, because those will shoot at me. So if it's not that one, is it this one? Still need to get that. That's a skeleton, so it's not that one either. Which kind of leaves this one for this direction. Which is fine. This one is a zombie spawner. Okay. So it's one right at the end. Now what I do want to do is just head down the other end and see if there's more than one zombie spawner, because, well, it might be possible to double them up. Let's head down here. We've got Spidey. So literally I have one zombie spawner on this entire level. I suppose I shouldn't grumble. But armed with that makes life easy. We know we're going to go off this direction, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by carving out some space around this spawner, because spawners work on a 9x9 with the zombie above, and we also need to keep that on. I don't want to go below 7 because that will cause me grief. Okay, let me just have I got, I haven't, I didn't bring any more of those with me, damn it. I mean, that will work absolutely fine if I come to here, get this set up. God, those things scare me half to death when I hear those weird sound effects. If I were to come into, where are we? If I'm going to put it here, maybe this is as good a place as any. So we get one of those down. I actually got a bit carried away with that, didn't I? No, I didn't get carried away with that. I want to stab a torch down just to be on the safe side. I'm going to take you, and we are going to pop you here. I'm going to pop one of them there, and we are going to do that, and then that will work there. Little bit of a thing there, little bit of a thing there. Do I really want that? Or I've never seen these spawn. Oh God. I mean, I can still swing through that, but I can't get through that as it stands. Right, so that is at its simplest the spawner. We'll just utilize it as is. So, ow. And then we can just enjoy. Are you stupid? My thoughts are kind of thinking that we should maybe take those corners out just to improve our throughput, and then we can put that back. They can't see me. So maybe maybe we need to there's nothing coming this way, but everything's not getting into that. We're getting a fair bit. Broken iron chest plates, we've got some spell books. Getting some of the green rupees. But yeah, I think we've got an issue here. I think we need to refine this a little bit further, because that's kind of working. But it's not really got the level that I'm looking for. I mean, that experience should have no trouble getting through that gap, but it clearly is. Should be easy to deactivate this though and reset things, I think. Alright, I need to come back. I definitely need some more oh hello, that does not look safe at all. I need some more lanterns. I need to replan things a little, but I'm going to head home. I'm just going to regroup, rethink a few things, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, back. I brought a few more supplies. First things first, I do need to put my arrow away and get my torch arrows, because we are going to have to deactivate this pretty quickly. Right. First stupid question. Let's get rid of those for starters. They'll all end up in there, which is fine. If I go with this, this is not. I don't think that's going to help a great deal, though. What happens if I brought them further down? So if I were to grab that, that would give me a third position, maybe even a fourth position actually. Maybe come back right down to here. And we can pop you down there. Yeah, but that's a pain, isn't it? It's alright, we can work around that. We can definitely work around that. For one, I can just do that. Maybe even that. What have you got going on up here anyway? Bit of redstone. Now, we're not desperate for redstone. Well, actually we are desperate for redstone, to be honest. Oh god, can't see. Wow, that was unpleasant. I've just had my own. It just seems odd that only a few moments ago I was admiring the elegance of the what's the word I'm looking for here? Help me out. Right, so what we need to do is come and take these out, I think. I'm going to take that lot out. What I would like to do is also try and lift that up if I can, so it's up one, because it should increase the number of spawning chances by a third, I think. But again, what we will do is we'll come along like that. We'll whack down a few of those bricks. Now here's a thought as well while we're thinking thoughtful thoughts. If I were to Now my thoughts kind of run to this. If I were to come along here with the blocks and make that too high, and I realise I just chopped down a whole load of stuff which I didn't need to chop down. Okay, pop that down. Put that there. Brings everything up a layer. That is still wrong. Can't believe how badly I'm screwing this. Well, I can believe how badly I'm screwing this up, to be honest. It is me after all we're talking about, but still, you know, it's a matter of like professional pride to a degree. Right, that goes nicely in there. I mean, that's a bit mank, but yeah, we'll live. Oops, hello. Okay, and then my thought here was simply to do something like this, because I've got a chisel and I've got a chisels and bits bag. So let me just take all of that away, and then plane. And I think as long as nothing goes and flies all the way back to there, we should be okay. And just to test that out, yep, it went in absolutely fine. And there should be another couple of bits of carpet in there. So then all we need... Ow, ow, ow. Put that there for a second, because I realised I've done something wrong. Now what I was wondering... Oh, idiot. They can't get in that space. They're still exploding too much. Which to me suggests I need to stick another layer of hoppers there. Oh yes, of course, that needs to be just a stupid question. You can't get through there, can you? I, on the other hand, can. Oops. Now, as long as they don't spawn baby zombies, we should be okay to go in there. They do spawn baby zombies, yay, perfect. I mean, it's not. Run. It's not a massive problem. It just seems to be a bit of a problem. How do I... Typical, I sit there and get all gloaty about baby zombies. And then what does it throw at me? Baby bloody zombie. I mean, lots of stuff coming out though. There's certainly plenty of those. Yeah, I need... You know what we need, don't we? We need Britannia on this block here. We need a hooferator, and then I need perhaps a, yeah, okay, well, definitely I mean, a magnet ring would do the trick, although that would end up in my inventory, which wouldn't be ideal. Okay, let's head back. We'll see, because I need to get some more liquid fluid in me anyway, and we'll see what we can do to improve this setup. I mean, it's working reasonably well in terms of its spawning. It's the loot collection and experience collection which is now causing me grief. So for Britannia, for the loot collection, I think not Bontania, Botania. I think we need the old Hopper Hock. For that I need a rune of air, which means I need a runic altar, and I need carpet, feathers, string, mana powder, and mana steel. I can make them. I do need to make one of those, however, which means I need a mana diamond, which means I would need a diamond. Let's let me just put a few bits and pieces away, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, Wizard's Tower, we got this lot going over here, and if I run upstairs we have got, I would have said that was a mana pearl. Let me just double check. It will take either, okay. So we have our mana diamond. And we have our mana stone or living rock, which we can convert into a runic altar. Now I need, in theory, another mana spreader, which requires a gold ingot off the top of my head, isn't it? Spreader of the mana variety, a gold ingot. Yes, it does. I think I can achieve that. Let's head back. I think I can just achieve. Oh yeah, I can definitely achieve that. And living wood and a flower. So that's all doable. I think it's just a petal actually, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is from memory, a lot of this, so if I do get any of these wrong, it's not my fault. Any deranged halfwit could make the same mistake. Okay, and we're going to put you there for sake of argument, and we are going to put you there, and we are going to bind that to that. Right, so for a hopper hock, what do we need? Then we can make it small with an alchemy catalyst, or I can do a floating hopper hock with a floating flower, which just requires that might not be possible. We'll see. But the hopper hock itself requires redstone. God, yeah, this is potentially going to be awkward then. Some grey, but this is what we want. So I need iron and mana powder. That's okay. Right, let's go. I think I'm going to have to run the mana generation as well for a bit, because potentially looking a little bit low there. So hopper hock, 2 grain. I need some redstone and some grass, and you gunpowder and iron, I believe. There's my iron. Let's see what. Gunpowder is almost certainly the cheapest of the lot. We also do need to just quickly swap back to that arrow. No. What else? String, feather, and a piece of carpet. Feather, string, carpet. Grey and grey, that's fine. This is all going in the petal apothecary, so that's you. Feather, string, a little bit of okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. What else do I need for you? If I want to make a floating flower, I'm going to need a piece of grass and a piece of dirt. La la la. Right, let's go and find out if grass is going to be a problem or not. Hope. Maybe. I don't want scooch grass, I want grass. This could be an issue. Switch grass, not going to help me. Scotch grass, no. Orchard grass. None of these are helping at all. Alright, we're going to have to go and try it. I think that's the only option we've got, isn't it? So, let's go and, well, let's top off our liquids. head over to the wizardly tower, chuck those on the ground. That's one bit done. Pardon me. Yeah, like I suspected. Okay, how do I get grass? The only thing I can see to make grass is a dead bush, which I can get by drying that, but I need an alchemy catalyst. And an alchemy catalyst needs a mana pearl and 2 brewing stands and gold. Okay, well that's a bugger. There's got to be a way around this. Let me have a look. Oh, we've got the factory hopper. And that has got a range on it, doesn't it, if I remember? Control, Shift. Collection range 0 to 4. Yes, that may be our answer. We can make a hopper. That's easy, if I haven't got one already. We can make that. Okay. Back to the castle. Back to the forge. I will quickly sort myself out and I'll be back with you in a moment. I already have a hopper. A normal hopper, a bog standard hopper. A hopper of hopperiness. Okay, I'm happy. That makes life easier because now all I need is an iron sheet, which we can get. If I have a plate cast, I just need to go with a plate first. Oh man, I need to have a plate. Damn it. Okay, I'll just do it the hard way. It's not a problem. We shall pop you in there. We'll grab ourselves some chalky coal and we'll hammer that down. Click. And I shall be back. Un momento. Alright, we have our wrought steel ingot. I just need a little bit of you. Now, question, does it matter? No, it doesn't. So that's fine. So we're going to take you with a little bit of that. Whack a little bit of that around it. That's going to make us this. Now, this is a very nice piece of kit because what it will do is that is your pickup range, that is your pickup speed, so slow to fast, I think. And that is the number of items it will pick up. So if I were to, it is actually on the level, so we'll you are no, oh god, I thought you died. I was just about to go, no, you haven't just destroyed that thing. I mean, it would not be the end of the world, but it would be an annoyance to say the least. Right, let's get some of these in me. Go for third time is the charm. On let's make sure I've got some liquid. And let's just see if we can't get this thing to just run the way we want it to. Now again, I'm going to utilize the torch arrow to immobilize that thing. We're going to whiz in, whack down a few of those. Right, so I don't want any of this. And we definitely don't want any of that. Which means I may have actually just created a problem for myself. Unless I do... Just make sure you are still... That's fine, okay. That gives them a nice little channel coming in. And what I would like, I think, is we'll leave you where you are. We're going to place you down there, and you're not here. It is picking up now, therefore I think that is faster. So that gives me that shape. Which I think then we can come over here. We can get rid of all of this. See, fine tuning, because TerraFirmaCraft is just different. Fine tuning becomes an imperative action. You have to do it. Don't know why I felt the need to have those, but we'll come in there. I think I am going to definitely place those. I brought that with me so we can get in. I think that will be enough to stop whatever is in there. There's a whole load of stuff starting to get clogged up in this thing, and I think we probably, in fact, we probably have what we need. So I mean, we could repair all these tunics up, for example, and you know, use them, I don't know, for other things. I will go as far as that would always be a problem. You've got an iron chest plate there, it's not really useful to me. Gold boots, not really useful to me. That tunic doesn't really help me a great deal, but you know, we can make a working leather tunic if we wish. We can take those stones out. They don't stack, so again, I could use those. Are potentially useful for... Need to get that a little bit better, don't I? Just dumping stuff down like that. You know, a broken diamond axe, does it have any use? No, I can give it 16 durability if I apply a diamond to it. I can get it sharpness, Bane of Arthur turds, efficiency, silk touch, unbreaking, fortune, put mending on it, and that will give it a durability of 64, but it's still a broken axe. It doesn't have any use whatsoever. So again, we probably just want to get that kind of thing going on so we can dump all of that. We've can repair any of the leather stuff that we want. And again, totally unnecessary, but we can do it should I wish to, or I can just bin it. However, this is potentially more critical, and I should stop faffing around, which he says, getting out the boots, because, you know, oh, they're gold. They're not going to help. And they're broken. They're not actually... apparently they are wearable, though. So, shows what I know. Now, the spawning is not perfect because we have got this area here where they can't spawn. But on the flip side, we are picking up... I really should put that lot away. We're picking up and utilising this as a spawner, so we'll get levels, which if I do re-enable the enchanting table and make one, will be useful. Ooh, pretty shield. Purple mystical flower, cyan recessive. Can you... So yeah, I mean, in a lot of respects, this is going to work better than it previously did. So that's a bonus. Right, well, we have got ourselves a spawner area. Now, what I probably should do is over on these sides, pop in a little bit of storage to keep any of the loot that we wish to keep, because, for example, that was a ruined spellbook, and I believe you can do stuff with these. I've got no idea how you get them, but that's, you know. Anyway, that works. Let's bugger off for a bit, because there's another piece to this, another piece of the puzzle, so to speak. Because I'm all waiting down there patiently. And the piece of that puzzle is simply this. I would like, if I may, to take you on the journey. Quotes. If you get it, I'll be impressed. Well, relatively impressed. Oh god, I'm just running out of space again. I really do need to adjust my storage system just a little bit. They can go in there. You probably can, oops, hello, can go in with the wooden items, because you technically are a wooden item. And you can go in the moat, because you technically are. Crap. Enjoying myself way too much here. Right, what do I need to do next? What actual month is it? It's still summer, so I need to go down and check my crops as well. I did mean to say what point in season, summer, July. We've probably got another growing season if we really want to, which we probably should have. However, you see, there is, if we have a look at lapis lazuli, we can use that for a number of things. If we go in here, that has got, is it going to show me? No, I probably therefore need to go to my bedroom and have a quick peek in the bookcase. I think it's either that one. Nope, therefore it is that one. Materials and you. Modifiers. Is it luck? It is luck. Adds fortune or looting. So whilst I can't create myself an enchanting table right now, that doesn't mean to say I can't make a sword. Now if we go and have a look at swords again, if I were to come in here and go and look at the various options we've got Manulin, obviously, is typically and traditionally the best. We've got Constantine, treated wood broadsword, yeah, not really. Steel 8, not bad. Silver, lead, bronze, copper. Manulin is 10.72. Ardite is there. I'm not sure whether I can actually make Manulin. Magma, Night Slime, Piggy Iron. I think steel is probably up there from anything else. Has got a low durability, but that's fine. Now, if I was to look at how much, if I wanted a Manulin sword blade, that is, I'm fairly certain no, that's the wrong sword blade. I want that one, and I believe that is 2 ingots. So 2 ingots of I need to alloy half and half of Ardite and Cobalt. In terms of ores, I've got that tiny little bit of Ardite. I think I have got a whole ingot of Cobalt. And let me just double check again. Not that one. That one. If I do 50-50, it will give me those. So and it's actually, so I actually need 2 ingots of both. That's a little bit strict. It's a little bit harsh. It's doable. It's just a little bit harsh. So let's have a quick peek at my journey map, and let's have a look at Ardite tracers. Because I've done cut a cobalt. Ardite there. Tungsten, copper, surface copper, cobalt, copper, galenite, copper of death. You see, Ardite is definitely much rarer in the map. I'm fairly certain I have got, if I were to sort you by name, I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got a few positions. So if I were to find that, for example, we're up here. Or down there. Is that an up or a down? Don't know. So we could certainly go out and try and find some Ardite. Ardite here. Ardite actually down there near the copper. Near the wizard. Interesting. Interesting. I've got a little bit left on my pro pick. Let's just go and have a peek at. Now I think there is. Wizard's Tower and Chalk is not the one I wanted. No. Don't think so. Let's have a quick peek where I am though. Nowhere near, basically. I suppose I'm actually near any ardite while I'm here, am I? No. Dead chicken. It's gone off a wee bit as well. Wizard's Tower. Wizard's Tower with a flight spell. Gonna have to walk. Just going to see how much this flight spell is just while I'm at it, because I know I've got blue rupees now. Excuse me, sir. I'm led to believe that you have a flight spell. Flight Master. Oh, it needs an astral diamond though. Okay. Not today, my good wizard. Maybe tomorrow. Once I've got an astral diamond. I don't even know how to get an astral diamond. Okay. Well, we're a long way from anywhere. Might as well head back. This is proving to be problematic. I mean, the nearest ardite is that one over there, so I suppose I could. I'm not even sure where my horse is, to be honest. I am a terrible animal owner. At least a terrible virtual animal owner at the very least, not necessarily a real animal, obviously, although that's possibly debatable too. But you're still pregnant? Wow. You know what you've been doing. No. Time. I don't think I've got time, even got time to walk over there. Let me just double check the thing. Come over here. I am at my house. The ardite is up there. Yeah, I probably could make it. And I'm actually, other than bears, not too worried about the wildlife. And if I'm brutally honest, I'm not that worried about bears. Thank you. I love it when people buy vehicles which are so loud they're antisocial to everybody. Okay, let's have a peek. What was that again? That was osmium, wasn't it? So we'll go and have a stroll. We'll see if we can't find the ardite, although I do know, and I'm fairly certain that I will not have enough from the trace elements. I am going to have to mine it, which is a pain because I don't know what rock it forms in. So, and not knowing what rock it forms in means you don't know what layer it's in. And if you don't know what layer it's in, you don't know how far down you've got to go. So all of these things are a bit of a bum. But what we'll do is we'll whack down, we'll head over to where the ardite is. Hello, Cobalt. A lot of cobalt in the area, actually. And wolfram. Not marked. That was very naughty of me. But somewhere over there, is it that one coming up on the top of the radar there? It is. Along near the upside down tree. I don't even want to know. Is the ardite marker. And I can always whack down a waystone for it. What I need to do though is work out roughly where it is. It's there. There. Oh, actually, there's quite a bit on the surface, isn't there? Nothing of interest. And as I said, the difficulty here is we have no idea. Marble sphalerite, which is, I'm sure, a large sample of marble sphalerite, but that is not what I want. I want this stuff. Let's just head down and just see, because we might be several blocks above stone layer. And remember, the prospect pick has a range of, I think it's 16. So, if I'm here working at this level, didn't help. Did not help. God damn it. Okay. Well, I think it's going to be in this area. I think we're going to whack down a waystone. Pop that away. And we'll probably deal with that. Well, I think in the first instance I'm going to see how long I've been recording. And I'll be back in a second. Yep, I've been going an hour. So, next episode we are going to tackle this looting sword. One way or the other, we are going to get... I'm just going to throw all you away. I've got so much stuff, I really don't need it. Yeah, one way or the other, we are going to get ourselves a looting sword, which will allow us to then utilise a zombie farm to get many, many rupees, which we can use for repairing armour for free. Well, not for free, but you know. And more importantly, we can hopefully start reaping. You little... How are you getting out? Come here. I don't know how these pigs keep getting out of this pen. Anyway, doesn't matter. He's back in now, and that's what matters. So, unless unless it's the glitch where the animal is pressed up against the edge of the pen, of the fence, when the chunk deloads and it has a split second or manages to get out. That's the only way that I can... Well, it's the only way I can think of. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's move on, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.